The other day, I went to the range. I used to carry micro pistols or smaller pistols because I wanted to have the latest cool. I was listening to all these gun tubers about what to get instead of what I wanted and what you needed to look for in a firearm and what you needed to get first. No one stopped to say at that point in time when I really started getting into this of what you needed and break it down on what these guns were for. Everybody was trying to shoot 50, 100 yards with these micro pistols. What I decided was that I was going to start looking for myself. I did kind of get into the gun porn scene, and I was buying whatever came across the screen I wanted because everyone was saying that it was the best. What I did not realize was they're getting paid for this. They had unlimited ammo. They're running around playing in the field. And I just wanted something to work. I just wanted something that I could carry on my person, everyday carry. I have since moved on to bigger guns and different EDC setups, but I do still carry the micro compacts. This one is a Taurus GX4. Let's make sure that it's clear. Magazine is empty. Gun is clear. We're gonna aim it at you. We're done. This one is the Beretta Nano. Now, let's make sure it's clear, and while we go through that, both of these are chambered in 9mm. This one is a lot older than the GX4. The GX4 just came out a couple years ago. This has probably been out 8-9 years. I did a review on it. If you want to see it, go back and check that out. It's a really bad review, but hey, I've got to start somewhere. The features were, for at the time, this one was a single stack 9mm. This one, I believe, took 7 or 8 plus 1. Usually I'm putting 5 in this at the range. I just went out last week and shot this one and compared it to this one. Single stack at the time with 7 or 8 rounds maximum capacity was really good. It was one of the first ones that didn't have a safety on it when you carried. It doesn't have the MOS system. Neither one of them do. Let's put them together. Neither one of them have the MOS system. If we can see this profile. The Taurus is a little bit thinner. The Taurus is the one on the top. The Nano is on the bottom, and it's a little bit thinner. The Nano is a little bit longer. They both weigh about the same, 16 to 18 ounces unloaded. The trigger pull is, this one is long. This one is like probably a 7-pound trigger pull. But no, it might be 5 to 6, I'd say. The thing is, the trigger's really long on this one. See how long that is before it breaks? You hear that click? And let me shut up and let you hear that. So we're going to pull. Then it breaks. No audible click when it resets. The GX4, it's crisp. No real break. 5.5-pound trigger. And it just breaks. No audible reset on this one either. It breaks 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch. It's not much take up at all before it hits that wall. Just bam, you're off to the races. It took me a while to get used to that one because I had been shooting and carrying this one. The other similarities are the slide serrations. On the Nano, the serrations are on the back. There's no serrations on the front. There is no room on either one of these for a light or lasers, anything like that. They do make one for the Nano and this one, but I think it goes onto the trigger card. I never got a laser for this one, and I'm not going to get a laser for this one. Again, these are used for personal defense. Think Saturday Night Special, 38 Special, where it's a belly gun. It's to get a threat that is 5 to 15 yards from you, up off of you, so that you can get out of there. This GX4 has good deep slide serrations on the front and the back. It automatically semi-wins with the just that. I can press check here, press check here. You can manipulate it a little bit more. The grip texture on both are another selling point. If I was gonna say the one win, it would be this one. This sandpaper-like feel up here, and it's all around. It's on the back of here. It's on the back, and it has these little places for you to put your forefinger when you're just resting or when you're aiming. I usually rest my thumb right here. It gives you a nice little spot right here to rest your thumb. The Nano has a little dimple, and it's very slick, so your hands get sweaty. This is kind of a very plasticky feel, not much sandpaper. This whole gun is very smooth. I can see issues if you're trying to shoot more than 300 to 400 rounds at a time. Really good guns. Both have not failed on me. The only issue I have had with this one is I had to put it back into battery when I first got it with my first magazine. After that, it ran like a champ. I haven't had any issues with the Nano. Hands down, if I was going to get one of these two pistols today and I had to choose, knowing what I know now, which one would I choose? I'd have to go with the Taurus. Beretta is good, has a great rating, nice firearm, reliable. This one is reliable. Comes with an extra back strap. It comes with 2 magazines. It just has more features. The grips are nice right out of the box, so I don't have to buy anything else. For somebody who's just starting out and you don't have a lot of money, or you don't want to invest in all the other hype with the dots, flashlights, lasers, or anything else, and you just need something to defend yourself that's going to be reliable, it's going to pack a punch, and it's going to back something up off of you, this is the one that I would get. I still carry this, and I still love it just because I'm an old head and I'm old school. I still like this one. I still carry it. I still have a few comfortable holsters. But for what you get between the two, I would go with this one. And I know some people, they have the Smith & Wessons, and they have all different types of models and brands. But for my money and for what I'm getting, I'd have to go with this one. For trigger snobs, this trigger is really good. A lot of people who shoot SIG, Springfield, Smith & Wesson, and just about anything else, when I've watched the other reviews, they always talk about the trigger. I have to say, it really did surprise me. So, hey, either one, if you're into the micro compacts, either one is going to do just fine. You're not going to have a problem. So, hey, take it for what it's worth. I'm just giving you an extra little something to play around with in your mind when you're going to pick up your next firearm. It doesn't have to be $600 or $700 to have some fun, to defend yourself, to get started. You just need a couple $100 and go to the store. Some ranges have these, not a lot. You'd have to really see for yourself, and that's why I bought it. It looked interesting. I didn't want to spend $500 on a Glock at that time. I would spend $250 on a Taurus, and I'm shooting. I'm off to the races. Hey, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I got a steak. Tonight is steak night, yep. So I hope wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this, that you're having a good day, good evening, good afternoon. And with that, until I see you next time, Big Onk out.